Yo, Ross McKinley, Aesthetically Trained. I'm here again at the Anna Garden for my third and final workout of the Feel Good Fortnight. And today we're going to train upper body in this area here. This is the Serpent Garden. It has 8 areas, 8 water features, and we're going to show you some of them today in today's workout. So, upper body, that means we're going to train chest, we're going to hit our back, we're going to hit our arms, our biceps and triceps, and all I need you to have for this workout is 3 things. I need you to have a band, I need you to have some small dumbbells or some lighter objects. I've got these 2 blue ones down here, and I need you to have one heavier object today. Could be a rucksack, could be a tin of paint, something that's nice and sturdy, a little bit heavier than your dumbbells that you can press and use for harder exercises. We're going to start off with a warm-up as we always do, but before we do that, make sure you go back and you follow the other workouts we've done so far. We've got the first workout, which was arms and abs. We've got the lower body workout. And of course, make sure that you like the videos on the Gardens page. You follow Aesthetically Trained on Instagram. Do all the things that you know you should across social media. And make sure you stick around for the challenge at the end of today's workout, because it's going to be a good one. So, warm up. You're going to take your band. We're going to start off. Everyone working at home at the minute in lockdown. The posture's suffering, so we're going to do some band pull aparts to focus on scapular retraction in your upper back. So I want you to take a band, you're going to go overhand grip, shoulder width apart. You're going to nip your shoulder blades down and back, so we're not just here, we're shrugging down and back, and then you're pulling apart. That's what I want you to aim for, and you're just going to do 10. Nice long arms. The aim of the warm-up is to get as much blood as we can into target areas before we get into the main part of the workout. Take your band, go over, and now you're going to do some chest flies with the band to just get some blood into your chest. We're just warming everything up. 2, just 10 again. 3, 4. Everything with the warm-up is going to be bands initially. Breathe to contract, remember. Take it back over, then you can do some bicep curls. So remember, at the end of the upper body session, we're going to hit biceps, triceps, chest, and back. So we want to do a little bit of everything when we're warming up. I prefer this way to warm up. Get your heart raised by focusing on the areas that you're going to train. Again, just 10. And squeeze, keep your elbows close to your ribs, chest up, shoulders back. And one more. Control it down. And then the last one, triceps. Gonna take the band, go over your head again. And then extensions. And if you listen carefully, you can actually hear the water fountains filling up, which might give you a little bit of a clue as to what the finisher at the end of today's workout going to be. So you're just stretching, warming your triceps up, controlling it down, then breathe out, up and contract. 10, awesome. Good, so we've done biceps, triceps, a little bit of back, a little bit of shoulders. So I'm going to go a little bit of shoulders now. To take some dumbbells or some light objects, what I want you to do, just going to do some lateral raises out the side, just do 5. 1, 2, nice and easy. With a lateral raise, I want you to come up to halfway. Don't want you going right up here, just halfway up. 4, 5. Now you're going to bend over. You're going to do a bent over row for your back. So soften your knees, hips go back, lengthen through your hamstrings. You're going to row up and back. You're just going to do 10. Breathe out as you pull, remember, so breathe. And stand up. Back into lateral raises, 5 again, you do that twice through. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soften your knees, back down into that hip hinge position. Chest up and row again, just for 10. 1, 2, breathe. You shouldn't be getting too tired now. It's just about practicing contracting the muscles, getting yourself ready for the main part of the workout. That's that one done. Last bit, take the band again. We'll finish off with some more scapular retraction work. This is to help with your posture. Pull your shoulders back, make sure you stand nice and tall. So take your band like this, nice and wide. This time we're going to go underhand grip, so palms up the ceiling. Grip it shoulder width apart. What I want you to focus on before every time when you pull, shrug. So watch it, shrug, pull apart, relax, shrug, pull apart. You should do 10 like that, shrug. So you're pulling your shoulder blades, not up here, not shrugging up, down and back. Think about good posture, pull apart. We're trying to work with rear delts, with traps, with rhomboids. Basically we're upper back. The things, the stuff that helps with our posture. So we stand nice and tall. So shrug, pull, shrug, pull. That's called scapular retraction, that little bit there. And pull. Say it yourself at home, shrug, pull. So it's down and back, and pull. One more. Last but not least, some press ups to finish. So nice normal press ups, whatever you can do, whether it's body weight, knees, lowering yourself from the top. Just do 10 press ups to finish off, and that's the one we've done. So hands shoulder width apart. Remember, use your breathing. So 3, 2, 1. Jump up. Dust your hands off if you're lucky enough to do it in a location like this. Get yourself ready for the main part of the workout. Remember, you need some small dumbbells or objects, one band, and a heavier object, whatever it is, something heavy to press with. See you in a second for the main part. On with the main part of the workout, shoulders, back, and arms. What I need you to get is some small dumbbells. I'm going to be using these blue dumbbells down here. We're going to do an exercise, a sequence of exercises called shoulder shock, which is a lot of different exercises for your shoulders, back to back. So, pick up your little dumbbells. I'm going to give you a quick run through of what you're doing, and then we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with lateral raises. So your feet are shoulder width apart, your chest's up, and you're going to come out to the side in line. You're not going too high, you're not going to here. Always make sure it's in line. So just do 3 just to practice. 2, 3, nice and simple. You're also going to do shrugs. So shrug from the side look, you're trying to shrug up and back towards the crown of your head, not in front like this, up and back. That's the other one. You've also got front raises, where you're raising it up. I'll show you that from the side. You're trying to go about in line with your forehead. So up to there, and back down. Up, and back down. That's your front raise, and then your last part in the sequence of this shoulder shock, as I call it, is a shoulder press, which is feet shoulder width apart, chest up, and then press. Nice and easy. Alright, so there are your 4 exercises. The order we're going to do it in, you're going to do shrugs first, then you're going to do a lateral raise, then you're going to do front raises, then you're going to do a shoulder press without putting the dumbbells down. 10 reps of every exercise straight through. So, when you're ready, starting with shrugs. In 3, 2, 1, so we're shrugging first. 1, 2, 3. Try and think, touch your ears with your shoulders. 8, 9, and 10. Then straight into lateral raises out the side. 4, let's go. 5, 6, straight through. 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. And then the front raises straight in. 1. This will be hard, this will burn your shoulders. 1 more, 10. And then up into your shoulder press, last part. 1. You'll feel that now a lot. 2, 3, 4. Full range. So come right from your shoulders up and pressing into the middle. Imagine there's a line through the middle of your body, through your nose. You're pressing into that line. 2 more. 9, 10. And drop them down. Oof. That'll burn. Gets harder each time. Don't never over there, do it. So have a little rest. Shake it out. That'll be pretty hard. What we're going to do, we're going to add in another little intensity method. So we're going to put a hold in at the top of each rep. So we've just done 10 of each one. Now we're going to do 10, but at the top of every rep there's going to be a 1 second pause. So we're going to go shrugs, 1 at the top. Then we're going to go into lateral raises and a clear 1 count at the top of each rep. Same with front raises, and then the same with the shoulder press at the top when it's above your head. Alright, had a drink, ready to go. Get yourself ready in 5, 4, we're starting with shrugs again. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Go to get that pause at the top. Make sure you squeeze, think about get your shoulders to your ears. Think up and back, so we're not just going in front, we're going up and back. 4, 5, these are working your traps. 7, and 1 more. 10, good. Then you're going to go into lateral raises. If you watch from the side, look. That's where it should be, in the side. Good, keep it going. And up. Keep that going. Pause at the top. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, this will be hard, it'll be burning. 10, whew. Then into your front raises, straight in. Up to the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go. 7. Don't forget that pause at the top, and Ellie did there. Good, and down then into your press, last one. Remember, pause for a second at the top of each rep. So shoulder blades on it back, squeeze your tense your abs, breathe out. Remember, you're breathing out as you're pressing, not as you're contracting. Two more. Get to 10. Oh, there. Woo. Drop it down. Shake it out. Couple of seconds. Get a drink. I won't be good in there. Don't worry. Have a little drink. Get yourself ready. Shake it out. Move your arms about. Now, when you're training shoulders, what you think? You're breathing all the time, like much everything. When you're doing your lateral raise, you're trying to keep the movement as strict as you can with shoulders. Don't be swinging about doing all this, don't be moving your body, think just nice and strict, shoulder blades back, good posture, out to the side, in front, your shrugs, you're going up and back, you're trying to give work a better, fuller, rounder looking shoulder and improving my posture. So make sure every rep is perfect as best you can. Done the first 2 rounds, this is going to be our last one. I want you to have your smaller dumbbells, but I also need you to get your big dumbbell ready because we're going to add on at the end a single arm press. So what that means is we're going to do the 4 exercises back to back, then you're going to pick up your heavy dumbbell and you're going to go straight into pressing. I'm not going to show you with the heavy dumbbell because I'm now tired, so I'll give you a little demo with the blue. So what we're going to do, you're going to do all the exercises. I want you to start on your weakest arm first, so like whatever you're left, for most people it's our left arm. Just throw the dumbbell up to here, have your other hand out by the side. You can have a little dip of your legs if you need it, if you're struggling, but you're just going to do another 10 like that at the end, okay? So you're going to do a single arm press at the end of all that. So in total now we're going to do 60 reps. Make sense? Good to go? Let's get it. Right, 3, 2, start with shrugs. 1, let's go. Remember that slight pause at the top still. Think about your posture, think about your technique and your form. That's 10. Oh, shake it out, then try and go straight in. Try not to rest, don't wait for me. I've got to try talking to you as well. You've got no excuses, you can just go through. Keep working. Nice long arms on these ones. Try to keep only a slight bend in your elbow for a lateral raise. And see now as I start to get tired, it's starting to get a little bit lower. Then a front raise, I'll show you these from the side. Remember, we're going a little bit higher with the front raise, so above your eyebrows every rep, ideally aiming for your forehead. 3. Oof, getting hard now. 5. If you feel like you're struggling or you're leaning back, tense your abs and squeeze your glutes, and that'll help you stay nice and tight. 4. Next one, into the shoulder press. Shoulder blades back, let's go. 1, 2. Again, tense your abs, squeeze your glutes, don't arch, don't lean back too much. Make sure you don't fall any pools around you. One more. Oh, drop them down. Right, now you're going straight into your heavy one. So, no excuses, straight in. Try and get 10. If you can't get 10, just have a little rest if you need it. Ready? 3, 2, remember, start with your weakest arm. Good footing. Other hand out to the side for balance. Tense your abs, squeeze your glutes. Bah. 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 Ah. Woo. Oh, that's hard. Ah. Right, straight into the other side, let's go. You will have one side stronger than the other. That's why we do these unilateral work. That means single arm or single leg exercise, unilateral. Oh, it's 10. Woo. Drop that down, take a little break, get yourselves a drink, whatever you need, and then we'll move on to the second part within the main body of the workout. So, we've done shoulders. Shoulders are done. My shoulders are tired after that. You should be pretty tired. So, remember, if you're at home though, and I say this in all my videos this week, if you need to do extra sets, if you want to do a little bit extra intensity methods, use the stuff I've taught you. Think about the tempo, time under tension, controlling the weight down. Make sure you train as hard as you can, write it down, have a logbook. That's one of the best tips you can get. Write down your results and then try and beat it in the next session. So, we're on the next part, which is back. That tired, I'm forgetting what we're doing. We're on to back and arms, which is going to be a hammer curl, it's going to be tricep pull aparts, and then it's going to be a dumbbell row and a single arm row with a pause. So, we'll take you through a few reps of each of those exercises. We're going to get right into it. We're going to do a hammer curl and a little bit of a turn on the lower end first. Then, like I say, the triceps, dumbbell row, and a dumbbell row with a pause. You're going to need for this, you're going to need your lighter dumbbells, is going to be what you're mainly using, and a band. Then you need your heavy dumbbell for the end. So, starting with the lightest dumbbells first. I'll just show you 3 reps of everything, so you get an idea of what we're doing. So you're going to take your dumbbells, you're going to curl up in a hammer position, which you can see my thumbs here. That's curling up. When you get to the top, you're going to turn them out, so your thumbs go out towards the wall, then you're going to control it down. Back in. Curl up in the hammer position, turn them out, lower them down slowly. Turn them in. Curl them up, turn them out, lower them down. Turn them in. Happy with that? Nice and clear. Think about all the coaching cues we've used this week. Keep your shoulders back, chest up, elbow stays close to your rib when you're curling. Good form all the way through. Get your better set of arms. Tricep pull apart, overhead banded. So what you're going to do, take your band, you're going to stand in it. Hopefully this isn't too heavy. You're going to put it over the top, like this. You're just going to lift. You're going to listen to your elbows crack if you're getting old. Pull apart. There we go. Everyone happy with that one? So that's nice and clear. And then you're going to go into 2 back exercises. First of all, you're going to do a dumbbell row, which is going to be with your lighter dumbbells. We've actually done this one in the warm-up. You're going to do 15 dumbbell rows, that'll be quicker. Soften your knees, hip hinge back. I want you to think about elbow out, and I want your thumb to go towards your lower rib. So watch where I rotate, not up here. There, using your back. Everyone happy with that one? And then last but not least, what should be your hardest one is your single arm dumbbell row with a pause. What I want you to do for this, you're going to take a split stance, one foot in front of the other. You're going to soften your knees and hip hinge into position. Elbow on your front leg, you're going to row up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Very simple. Just going to do 8 of them. Happy? Quick drink, get yourself ready to go. You know what the exercises are. This is going to be nice and fast once we're into it now. So, we're starting with the hammer curl and lower, and it's going to be 10 reps, and you've got 15, 15, and then you're finishing with 8. So in 3, pick your light dumbbells up. In 2 and 1, you're going to curl up, turn, and down. Relax. Up, curl, and down. Make sure you're breathing on the contraction. Turn. Think about squeezing that bicep as tight as you can. Imagine a tennis ball in there. Squeeze them. Turn and down. Grow them arms. Up. Contract. Relax. And down. You're trying to control the eccentric, remember. So from here, we're turning. We're controlling it. 3, 2, 1. Up. Control. Down. Remember our tip from earlier in the week when we trained arms. What was our tip? In the bottom position here, we can squeeze our triceps before we're going to the next rep. So we're there, we're squeezing our tries, and we're in again. That's that one done, good. And you're going to go banded. Overhead for tricep extensions. You're going to take your band, stand in it, you've got 15 to do. Up and over, pull it apart. I've got 1 foot in the band, I'm pulling it and I'm thinking, you can see there I'm pulling up and apart, up and out. Making sure that I lock out on every rep. We're doing 15. There's your 15 of them. Shake it out into your dumbbell row. Pick them up. Again, soften your knees. Hips go back, hip hinge into position. You're going to do 15. 1, 2, 3. Think rowing to your lower rib. You're not pulling straight up, you're pulling up and back. It's on a bit of an angle. Think about pulling your thumb towards your lower rib. Breathing out. Think about nipping your armpits at the top. Squeezing. That's 15. Drop them. Right. Dumbbell row with a pause at the top. Move your bands out the way, split stance, soften your knees, push your hips back, elbow rests on your front knee. You can do this with a hand support as well if it's easier for you. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, 8. Woo. Then your other arm. Do my absolute best not to fall in, although it would be entertaining. Soften your knees, hip hinge back. 1, 2. Get that pause at the top. Have the dumbbell touching you when you pause. One round done, take a little break, grab a drink. That should be pretty tough. So we're hitting a few different muscles there at once. We've got our triceps, back over arm up here, we've got our biceps, you know what they are by now. And obviously we've got our back, which is our lats, our rhomboids, our traps. The idea is we're hitting everything. What I advise you do, for everyone watching these videos, remember this week we've had arms and abs, lower body. This is your upper body session. You should be aiming to hit every body part twice a week. So take what you've learned in these sessions, try and do it yourself. Come back next week, and the most important thing, write it down and just try and beat yourself. Try and beat your scores. Try and go a little bit heavier or go 1 rep more each week. That's called progressive overload. That's what we're trying to teach you to do. That's what I want you to take away from this is every week, every time you train, you do 1 more rep, or you do a little bit heavier and you try to get better every time you train. And that's what's addictive. That'll help your mental health and it'll help your physique. It'll help you build better aesthetics. That's what it's about, isn't it? That's why it's called Aesthetically Trained. So you keep building and building. So, happy? Ready to go again? This time I want to go a little bit harder. So we're going to do 12 on the hammer curls. We're going to do 20 on the triceps, 20 on the dumbbell row, and 10 on the single arm row. And then we've got a little finisher before we move on. So, when you are ready, pick up your light dumbbells. We're starting with the hammers. Remember, you're controlling it down. So in 3, 2, and 1, up, thumbs up, turn, control down, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your triceps, back up, nice and strong. Control, 3, 2, 1. That's 2. Count it yourself. Let's go. Let's get to 12. Really squeeze at the top. Squeeze the dumbbells, whatever you're using. Tins of beans, whatever is at home. Squeeze them as tight as you can. Try and create as much tension. By squeezing the dumbbells, you're creating more tension in the muscle. You can contract that a little bit harder. Put all your focus into this. Think you want to improve them arms, you want to improve your back, you want to improve your shoulders. To do that, you need to focus and you need to train hard. One more. Ooh, to 12. And you're going to go in overhead. This time we're doing 20. So remember, put your foot in. Lift it up. Oh, 20 pull aparts. Let's go. So right up and apart. 1, 2, 3. Ah, 16, 17, 18, 19, and the last one, 20. Woo. Now into your dumbbell row again, let's go, keep it going. I know that you'll want to break during it, but keep going. This is the point of giant sets, it's an exercise after an exercise. We've got 4 back to back here. Soften your knees. Hip hinge back, we're going for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe. Oof. 20 of them done. Last bit, single arm row. So get yourself in position. We're doing 10 this time. 2-second pause at the top of each one. When you're ready, starting on your weakest side first. Remember, step. Get yourself into position. Hinge back. Elbow on there. Up. Hold it there. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. Woo. 10 each side. Make sure you get that pause at the top, last little bit. Soften your knees, hip hinge back, chest up. Remember, we're rowing up and back towards the rib. We're not pulling straight up here. Back. 1, 2. 1, 2. There's your 10. Oof, drop it down. What I want you to do, real quick, we're going to finish this bit off. Take your band, a little bit extra to finish off. we're just going to do 2 rounds of this one. So take your band, pick it up right away now. We're going to do band pull apart. Remember, we've done these in the warm up. You're going to do 25 as fast as you can. Overhand grip, then we're moving on to the finisher for today. So overhand grip like that. Remember, nip your shoulder blades back, look it from the back, shrug down and back, pull. That's 1. We're going to do 25. Sort that posture out before we go into what's going to be a brutal finisher. So you ready? Pull. 1, 2. Remember, shrug every time, down and back. We're going to do 25. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't let your arms drop when you get tired. Hold them up, hold them up, hold them up. Even if you need to take a break, don't put the band down. Keep going. Don't give up. 17, 18. Keep your neck in line. Try not to move your neck forward like what I'm doing when I get tired. Try to stay in a straight line, feet shoulders apart. 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Woo. Drop that down there. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself prepared. Finish our challenge coming up next. Yo, last part of the last workout of the Feel Good Fortnight. Is this going to go off? Who knows? So we need to be very quick. We're going to do press-ups. Whatever your press-up ability is at home, I just want you to copy what I do. You're going to do 40 seconds work with 20 seconds rest. I need you to write down what you've got after every one. We're going to start with normal. If you're struggling, you can go on your knees, okay? I'm going to use a timer, so remember, press-ups. Just copy what I do. I'll talk you through it. We're going to start with normal in 10 seconds. Ready to go? In 5, 4, as many as you can. 3, 2, go. So nice, all the way down, all the way up. That's 10 seconds. Keep it going. Try not to touch down, just get as many as you can. Normal press ups, 3 seconds. I think that was 33. Right, write down what you got. I'm going to write mine on here. I'm going to tell you what they were at the end. I'm already getting wet. 33. Next, in 10 seconds, we're going again. This time you're going to do close, so hands inside shoulder width. In 3, 2, this is the finisher, everything you've got. Let's go. Inside shoulder width. There. Woo, these are harder. Let's go. I'm slipping on you. I'm going to slip on a minute when the water comes out. 15 seconds, keep it going. Drop to your knees if you need to, just lower yourself down. Woo. Oh, close. 20. Keep it going, we're going to go again. Remember, you've got 20 seconds rest. Next one's wide. So you're going to take your hands, think normal width, even wider. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and wide. Control it down. Breathe out, 1. It's a nice wide grip. Oh, a little break. Go to your knees if you need to. Get yourself ready. 10 seconds left, keep going. Rep it out. 16 on that one. Getting close. Write it down again. 16. We've got 3 more rounds. Next one. is a hold. So you're gonna just go down and hold it. So watch what I do. Nick your shoulder blades back, control it down, and try and hold. This is harder for me because if I fall on the floor, I will get wet. Hold it, hold it. 20 seconds, you're halfway, do as best you can. Try not to drop. That is hard. 10 seconds. Listen for the bell. Oh, that is awful. Woo. Okay, I've got to keep going until that goes off. Keep going, keep going. So 5 seconds, next. Oh, this one's awful. Gotta do hand release, so I am just gonna get wet anyway. So you're just gonna lie on the floor and release your hands every time. Watch what I do. So go down, release your hands, and go again like that. So release. Wherever you are at home, release. This one's a good one because it means you've got to go the full range of motion. Release. Woo. Get tired. Keep it going, last bit, 15 seconds. Last one. Whoa. I'm sure someone on Facebook can count back and find out how many reps I've been doing because I forgot some of them, but I'm getting wet. Right. Oh, we're close. We're getting there. Not quite there yet though. So done the hold, ready to go. We've got one more. Take a little break. Take a breather. Write down what you've got so far. I want you to add your totals up and shake it out. So have a little break, stretch your chest off, grab a drink. We've got one more and it's going to be horrible. So, get yourself ready. And write down there 16. So I've got 32, add 33, is 65, add 20, is 85. So far, I've got 85. Okay? But we're going to do one more. And we're going to do it very soon. So what we're going to do to finish off, you're going to go back to normal press-ups and you're going to do a full minute to failure, okay? So, get yourself ready. I've got the timer ready here. Get a little bit extra rest while you're waiting on this fountain. I hope it's going to be worth it. So, lying on the floor at home is optional, but you should lie on the floor for hand raise press-ups. On this last one, all I want you to think, this is the end of the week. It's the end of the Feel Good Fortnight in terms of Aesthetically Trained. Make sure that you go and follow her on Instagram at Aesthetically Trained. And on this last exercise now, just give it absolutely everything you've got, knowing it's the end. So leave nothing in the tank. This is the last bit. Ready? It's getting close. I think we've got about 15 seconds and then we're going to go. So have another drink. Stretch out, swing your arms about, get yourself ready, and this last one's going to be a minute. So for the full minute, whether you touch your knees down, whatever you do, have your drink, get yourself ready to go. Write down what your score was so far. You've got a little rest, and now you're going to see how hard these normal press-ups are when you come back to it. So, we're going to get ready to go. In 3, 2, okay, so we've got 10 seconds, the timer's going. Ready? 5. So as many as you can. 3, 2, 1, let's go, full minute. Count your reps. Get ready for it, keep going. That's 20 seconds in. That is close. We've got 25 seconds left. Whoa. Keep going, don't laugh at me too much. That is pretty cool. I wouldn't advise doing this when you come to gardens. That was another 25. Woo! I've got some lovely assistants over here who are waiting to help with the towels. That is 25. That is a total of 25 of 110 reps. What I want to know is, what did you get? Comment below. This has been the Feel Good Fortnight with Anna Gordon. This was me going in water. Finish it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.